Shalom, shalom, shalom. Grand rising, Zions. Grand rising to my kings and queens. What's today? Let me see before we get started. Today is Friday, June 12th, 5:05 a.m. in the morning. Um, I don't know if I have a lot, but I've read a lot now. I'm trying to see. Hold on. All right. So we're gonna So I have a few things written down. I'm sorry for that, but I needed to get this thing right. So we're gonna dive right in. Talk about my day yesterday. My day yesterday was a low vibration day, and what happened? Oh, okay. It was a low vibration day because. Alright, for those of y'all, if this is your first time tuning in, I will definitely go look at my old videos so you could kind of see my journey of my spiritual awakening and being led back to the lost tribe and trying to wake more of the lost tribe up and trying to get us up out of here, man. I don't know what that means yet, not sure, but yeah, yesterday was a low vibration day because my God is my spirit, the spirits that's God in me. They I received a message from the Creator, and He wanted me to stop smoking weed. So I know it sounds like it might sound easy. Hey, you just stop smoking weed. Sometimes it's hard, when. For me, that's all I do. I don't drink or none of that. So I was smoking. I like marijuana. It calms me down. And I'm somebody who could be riled up real fast. So so I guess there's more ways I gotta work on that other than on smoking weed. And why was it a low vibration day? Because early in the morning he told me, like, I did a video yesterday morning, and like right after I did the video, it's like, yo, you want me to stop smoking? That was early in the morning. I'm like, yo, come on, bro. So I went through my day listening, but then like as I wound down, I'm like, no, I gotta smoke. And so I'm gonna tell you what happened. So I usually don't go uptown, but I do go uptown. I go to the Bronx, right, to buy my weed from my old little neighborhood where I used to live in the Bronx, and I go up there because they kind of got like the best weed, and so I'm on the B train. I'm on the B train going to 170th and Grand Concourse, and the whole time I even posted on my Facebook. A lot of my friends will tell you I posted on my Facebook, and I'm like, yo, do y'all think it's okay for us to smoke weed? So everybody giving their input, and a lot of people saying no, and I know it's no anyway. So, but this is how he answered me. This is how the Creator answered me. We stopped at every stop. Once we got to 174, I skipped the stop, and then it skipped the next. It skipped 174. I think it went straight to Tremont. And that was my answer. I knew right there. But so I transferred, went back, and came back downtown. When I got back to Queens, I wound up buying some weed, and he was mad at me. And I'm gonna tell you one thing about the spirit, right? This is why if you're a believer and you are walking in the spirit, it's I'm gonna tell you the thing. The thing about walking in the spirit, you never want the spirit to leave you. You want to walk in that. Even I don't care how much you doubt it, or how much it seems like it's too good to be true, or no matter how much it seems like you're losing your mind. But that feeling is amazing. That feeling is amazing to feel like you're chosen. To feel like, hey, God is real. I could attest to that. He's real. Like so. Yeah, that was the big thing. I smoked, and I knew he was mad at me, so I was mad at myself. And I'm like, we're gonna fast forward that because I quit. I quit because I understand it now. one thing about your spiritual God and we is like, once the Holy Spirit fills you, and that's all right. So I'm gonna touch on this, but I'm gonna get back to all right. So now, once the Holy Spirit fills you, you have to rely on your spirit, the Spirit, to guide you through life. After that, you know, after it enter you and you realize it's real, now you have to start. You have to live every day, all day by the Spirit guiding you. You know, sometimes it'll let you just say, hey, you know, enough is enough. Do what you do. Or sometimes it'll be like, get out of bed, go outside. And you got to get out of bed and go outside. See, look. That's the Spirit. Just to know y'all real, right? Look, there's a fly on my head. Flies usually leave, right? When you come around flies, right? Look. That's one of the Spirit. This is the way God communicates you. Look, when y'all see flies, right? The slightest moment will make a fly go somewhere. If that fly just stayed on my head in front of y'all, you see, this is the signs that God is giving y'all that this shit is working, and this shit is real, because He want to show y'all that it's real. He want more people to wake up and come back to Him. We are His kids. He want us, you know. So through me, He's gonna be reaching a lot of people and things like that. For a fly from my head, my finger to be this close and don't move. Like, come on, y'all gotta know what's up. Look, it's right here. Look, come here. Actually, this one over here. See, not that powerful yet, man. All right, so now for Zion, the Lord's tribe, I want y'all to know. I wrote down a few key points. The most important gift you have is manifestation. God don't just show up in our life. We manifest God. The only way to manifest God is to believe in God. Once you believe in God, once you believe in God and He's not here, you're talking to your conscience, and your conscience is God. So that's the perfect way to manifest it, is because this is how I used to be, right? I went through all my struggles, all my trials, and my tribulations. And like I said before in one of my old videos, I was this guy that used to be in the streets, but I used to have like a personal relationship with God in my head, like every day talking to Him. And I think this is why I manifested a lot. So the most important gift you have is manifestation. And why, how can I put that? All right, so the next key point I would like to get to is nobody but God is supposed to be in control of you. Nobody. You see how we're dealing with we're 99% of the world's population looking at 1% controllers and 1% living like kings, when we all supposed to be living like kings. That's why I say nobody but God is supposed to could be in control of you, you know, and that's serious, because if anybody, any outside influence have control of you, then God can't fully have control of you and perform the miracles that He want to perform for you. So that's another key. Another point is, whatever you don't hate, you're gonna allow. You know, so we have to learn how to hate. And even though they say don't hate, but you have to learn how to hate everything that's going against God. You understand? And that's the program that they set up. That's the elites. That's the program they set us up. We gotta learn how to hate that stuff, man. So, one way to, whatever you don't hate, you will allow to add on to that. It's like, yo, you don't decide your future. You decide your habits, and your habits decide your future. So that's why it's strong to have a hate for the things that we once loved, like me. Rap music, weed smoking. I have to build the hate for those things, because those are the things that program me to do bad. So I have to hate them. Like I said, manifestation was our greatest gift, right? And God wants us to stop running from that. Like, He wants us to stop running from manifestation, and a lot of us don't even know what manifestation is, because they left it out the Bible. They put the third eye, which is the pineal gland, on the back of our dollar bill in U.S. currency, but they kept it out of schools. They kept it out of the school system, so that's kind of weird, right? You know, so I don't know. So stop running from your gift, man. Manifestation, grow. You have to detach from this world. And I know it's hard. Trust me, I know it's hard, but you have to detach from this world to stop running from your gift. And you have to detach from this world so you have a clear, conscious brain of thinking. All right, the Bible don't mention likes. All right, I don't know where I put that. All right. So now I want y'all to understand something, right? God didn't make anything without a gift. What I mean by that, if you look at a flower, if we look at the flowers that He created in His world and gave us, a lot of those flowers can be used for other things, and that's their gift. If we look at what else, y'all get where I'm going with that. So y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all got that. Y'all smart, you know. So everything came. He everything have a gift and everything have a seed in it. You know, like meaning whatever we have in us, we have it in us so we could give it to the next generation, so we could give it to the next civilization, or however that may go for you. But for me, is I know like whatever I have inside of me is gonna shape the future for my son. So it's very important that I figure out what it is I came here with, what is the gift I came here with, and what is my mission to unlock that gift and to give that word to humanity. So that's a big one. Nothing. I want y'all to know nothing in life is worth anything unless you go for it. If you're not taking risks, if something you're doing is not making you take risks and take a leap of faith, it's probably not worth it, man. You should stop doing it right away. Now, right? We go through like all day trying to be valuable, right? Now, I posted this too. So I said, Facebook is turning us into narcissists, right? And it's turning us into narcissists because it's making us value who we are now when we ain't even unlock our gift. A lot of us ain't even walking with God. So how can we even value our life if God is not in it? How are we on social media and portraying to be bigger than what we are, but we not even walking with God? You understand what I'm saying? Another thing is, and I think this is a key point. It don't matter what we choose to do, we're gonna lose at something. We are gonna fail at something. My biggest thing is waking people up, and I don't feel like I'm failing. I'm doing an okay job, but I used to thought I was failing. Even last night, I got frustrated, and I'm like, oh my God, they're not waking up and stuff like that. And then it's a fail. You know, you fail at it, and then you get hard on yourself. And once you get hard on yourself, you start doubting. Once the doubt into your brain, that's the devil. So never doubt yourself. Just know that we're going to lose at everything. We can't be perfect, man. We are not perfect human beings. The only perfect person is God, and He ain't even a person. He up there. He controlling everything, so we can't be Him, even though it's Him in us, but it's okay. Okay. Let's go. We moving. All right, so now Hebrews chapter 11:6. This is a verse I got from one of the recordings I'll be listening to. I want y'all to know I did open up a Bible, but I opened up the Bible when I was like 16, 14, and I didn't understand that. I opened the Quran when I was in jail, and I just reading. Like, you know, when you're not woke, you're just reading, and especially when I'm in jail, you're reading to strengthen your faith. And I believe that's the times I really called on God a lot. But I was just reading, and I didn't really know what I was thinking about. So, I didn't know what I was reading. So, now I know what I mean. So, without faith, you'll never see God. I want y'all to understand something. It's the same thing with manifestation. If you don't know what manifestation is, it's basically thinking something into existence. So, meaning, if you don't have faith is believing in what you don't see, and we none of us see God. So there are people out there who don't believe in God because they can't see Him. So they don't have no faith. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. My mom, I'm like, Mom, we're not supposed to be living this life. We're not supposed to be like just working for these people and stuff like that. So my mom is like, but how are we gonna survive? How are we gonna be okay? And I'm like, you don't have faith in God? Like, you got faith in Him to keep you in heaven eternity, but you don't have faith in Him to get you through the walk on earth? couple of years that we have on earth, which is a little bit of time compared to how long they used to live back in the day. So, just to strengthen your faith, understand that God is real, and the only way to meet and see God is to live by faith. Believe that He's here. Believe that you're gonna see Him. Believe that you're chosen. Believe that He loves you and you love Him. Like, just embed that in your heart all day, every day. Another key point that you must believe God is what He say He is. He is wisdom, power, and holiness. He is justice. He is truth. He is one and He is three. He was, He is, and He is what to come. Always remember that. However you want to put that, you can put it. Just know that God is God. God is everything. Everything that we should inspire to be like. And that's hard. That's a hard thing to even fathom. Like, how can I aspire to be God? We are the God of our own universe, our own reality. So you see how God is a loving God, a forgiving God. Yeah, we get God mad, but He still forgive us. He still forgive us and never forsake us. So your friends might get you mad, your neighbor might get you mad, but never not forgive them and never forsake them. Like, God don't do that. He told us to forgive 7 times. But then He said forgive 70 times. I ain't mean 7, I mean 70 times. So, you gotta forgive, man. Let go of certain things. You must seek Him. He wants you to seek Him. He wants you to be curious about Him so He can show Himself and reveal Himself to you. He reward those that seek Him with the whole of your, this is what He wants. He want all of our heart. He want our heart to be pure. He want our heart to be righteous. And if you're walking that walk, then that's how He will definitely show His face to you. I mean, not His face. I haven't seen Him. I've seen His miracles, some of His miracles, but I haven't seen His face yet. So don't be having me feel like I'm crazy because I'm like, I seen God. No, I did not see Him. I seen some miracles He could perform. I see how He communicate with me through the spirits, and how He used His own creations to guide you, man. I think that's dope. All right, so now I'm gonna get off of that, and I'm gonna just show y'all some. So y'all see, this is 5:05. I started this video, so I've been up since 3:30. I'm always up at 3:30. The Spirit gets you up, like God gets you up, like get up. It's time to go. It's time to work. Time to get busy. And this morning I seen 414 right when I got in the shower. It was like 414. So I had it in my head. So I'm like, what do that mean? So after looking it up, it say love, relationship, patience. Switch up the patterns of how you tackle problems, and I'll tell you why. Right? I'll tell you why 414 showed up this morning. It's because of yesterday. Yesterday I had a little spat with my baby mother about my son, and certain things that I can't change, but I was frustrated over, and I displayed my frustration. And to me, I guess to God that was a no because it showed an old part of me. It showed that I can let things get me angry, and so that's why 414 meant something to me. It kind of, the message was just switch up your pattern of how you deal with problems. Don't let somebody get you mad. So that's a big one for me, right? Hold on, before I get to this one. And then another one showed up 444 as I was writing down. I looked and I'm like, I say 444. So now y'all have to understand, when you're walking by the Spirit, understand everything in communication. Everything is He uses everything to communicate with you. So if you have a hunch or something, that's it. Like, just go for it. I'm sorry, but you just gotta go for it. To give y'all the proper guidance of me, and the hesitance that I have is, God is never gonna put you in a bad situation. Meaning, if you're like me and you're from the streets, then I'm gonna tell you, all right. So, spirits led me outside yesterday and led me to a corner where a abandoned car was, and it was an abandoned car, but it's still on. So I'm like just sitting by the car. I'm like, yo, you want me to get in the car? I'm like, I don't really know how to drive. I'm not about to get in nobody's car. I don't even know who car this is. And the car wasn't there. Nobody was by the car. I swear to God, I wish I would have took pictures. But nobody was in the car. Nobody was by the car. But I'm just sitting there on the corner right next to this car, this abandoned car that's left on, and I'm like, and this is a test. He's gonna test you through your old your old way of thinking, right? So me being small-minded from poverty area, from a ghetto, however you want to put it, me thinking that a stolen car or a abandoned car, that it would be a gift in there from God, from me to me. That's my old way of thinking. Like, why would he use God is a God of abundance. He's not gonna use a stolen car or something that's like that'll get you in trouble. You know, so you can't. You have to think big of God. I've just learned I'm not about to hold on to any small ways of thinking of how I used to think, because those was ungodly and unrighteous. So he'd never take you in a path of unrighteousness. So anything that you might get a sign from the spirits, and even that right there was a test for me, and I know he tested me. So he gonna test you a lot. He gonna test your faith and all that. And so just try to pass it. Oh yeah, so the number was 444. Guidance and protection. 444 is actually angel numbers, and my angel numbers just let me know guidance and protection, love and encouragement. And I'll tell you what that meant for me is like I was me smoking weed and lowering my vibration yesterday. It allowed for thoughts of doubt to come in my brain of like, yo, hey, maybe this is not real. Maybe I am going crazy. Maybe whatever, you know. All those maybes was shot down once I received 444 this morning. And that's just guidance, protection, love, and encouragement. Meaning my spiritual angels, they right here with me. They got me, my guardian angels. That was a message from them to let me know like I'm guwap, I'm super good. So I want to touch, before I finish this out, I want to touch on Luke 18:17. Verily I say unto you, whosoever shall not receive the kingdom of God as a little child shall in no wise enter therein. Break that down. I'm gonna break that down to another translation. When you become a believer, you become like a little child, and I'm gonna tell you what that means. So now, from my last few videos, y'all can see how I've been saying that the spirit's been guiding me, and I'm gonna show y'all how it makes you a little child. It's because once the Holy Spirit fills you, and you know it's in you, you have to follow it. You have to follow the signs. You have to everything. So just like I said this morning, it got me up out of bed. You're gonna get hunches and say, "Yo, go outside." You better rush outside, cause there's sometimes where I'll be like outside. Yesterday I was eating a mango. I'm gonna show you how real. Look. I'm gonna show you how real it is. I was eating a mango yesterday, right? I'm busting it down, and he just. This is after the weed situation. So I'm eating a mango, and I guess to see if my faith was restored, or see if I still had faith, or I was still trusting him. Like I said, he tests you. So a test for me was while I was eating my mango, yo, bro, I just ripped open a mango, and I love mangoes. So I'm like I'm just starting on the mango, and it just entered my head, go outside. And I'm like, go outside, like, come on. I'm like, yo, God, man. He's like, yeah, go outside right now. So I'm busting mango down, boom. I'm trying to finish the mango and then get outside. He's like, no, like, go outside now. So I'm like, just threw the mango out. But I busted down a little bit. I went outside. And then I came back in, and he said, and then I played, yo, man, God talk to you through everything, everybody. You gotta understand, everything is God's creation. He can make things happen. Like if you put on a video, you ever went to church and felt like the pastor was preaching straight to you? Well, that's what being guided by the Spirit means. It's like, yo, everything is gonna be speaking straight to you. That fly again. But yeah, everything is gonna be speaking straight to you. From me, like I said, I don't read the Bible or none of that, but I listen to the audio scriptures of just motivational stuff and people like preaching the Bible and stuff like that. And I take from that, and I let the Spirit guide me into what it means. So you see, I be having brain farts, bro. I don't know where I was at with that. And maybe I wasn't even supposed to tell you that. God will do that too. God will like make your brain go blank if you're not supposed to give away something. So it's alright. It's cool. Maybe I'll rewatch this and try to put it in the next video. So yeah, like becoming when they say like you a child, I want you to know the way the Spirit is gonna guide you, the way you have to seek everything from Him. Like when He tell you get up out of bed at 5 o'clock, right, and you like, yo, what is it? What I'm supposed to do? A lot of from Hebrews chapter 11:6 to the Luke what I just read was He woke me up that early so I could give y'all this message, because these are the messages that was playing on my thing, and these are from like 4 different videos as I was getting ready for to come on camera. So that's what He'll do. He'll wake you up because He needs you to do something, and being that He needs you to do something, He's gonna give you what to do, and that's what He did to me. So it's a journey. You're taking a journey with me. And we got this. I believe it's soon we'll be back home. We'll be in our land, man. You know, this is what I know. I know that they already know I'm up. This is YouTube. So whoever the owner of YouTube or the what's that? The dark state or the sleep state, whatever the deep sleep state. I don't know how to call these people the elite. I know y'all already see this, but I'm gonna tell y'all why I have no fear. God don't want us to have no fear. God got me. They know when they see you waking up and they see you doing stuff like this, it's not hard. They know more than us, so they already know it's real and they know it's not, and they know it's real with me. So I'm gonna tell you why I don't fear them. I don't fear them because God said have no fear as I walk down. You know, it's the main kind of verse in the Bible. As you walk down the valley of the shadow of death. You can't fear nothing. You can't fear nothing because God got me protected. Even if they run up in here right now and put me in jail for the rest of my life or beat me or shoot me, whatever it is, I'm a go without fear because I understand who created this world, who got me, like who got me through things. I got shot 5 times. Who got me through that? I was paralyzed. Who got me walking? Y'all want to see me stand up and walk and stuff? You understand? So can't nothing harm me but me. So that's just a little bit of words, man. Short half an hour for y'all to dwell in, and we got this, y'all. I just want y'all to know, love, and hate, peace and blessings to everybody out there. We gonna unite this world, man. We gotta get the love back. That's all He want back, man. I don't see how everybody want us to stay away from God when all He want is love. He want everybody to love each other. So for those who trying to keep people away from God, y'all want us to hate each other for, like, that shit is weird, bro. But like I said, man, love, and hate, man. Peace and blessings to everybody. I pray everybody have a blessed filled day, a fruitful day, as I pray I will. And we gonna return back here today, tomorrow, probably a little later.